October 23rd, 2077, 11:45 a.m. 14 minutes until the end of the world. You're just an ordinary person. Work, family, weekend plans.
That's beautiful,
It's Friday.
sweetie.
Breaking news.
The radio
Chinese
broadcasts
military
news
forces
about
mobilizing.
tensions with China.
Situation critical.
You switch to music. This
Not
is
today.
the third week of these alerts. False alarms,
Third
as
week.
always.
Of these alerts.
11:58 a.m.
Is it an
Sirens. You realize, this time, it's not false.
Oh, God.
You run to the shelter. Crowds. Panic. The doors are closing. You're almost at the entrance. Metal clang.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No!
11:59 a.m. Flash. The world turns white. Day 1, awakening. You open your eyes. You don't know how much time has passed. Hours? Days? Everything is dead. The city is ruins. The sky is gray, ash falling like snow. The smell of burning and decay. You look at your hands. Skin red, covered in blisters. Third-degree burns. You should be dead, but you're standing, breathing, alive. Week 1. Decomposition. Day 3. Your skin starts peeling off, first on your palms, then on your face. Painful, but not unbearable. You find water in a broken pipe. The Geiger counter on the wall reads 600 rads. Lethal dose. You drink, no choice. Day 5. Hair falls out in clumps, nails turn black, teeth loosen. You find a mirror in a destroyed store. You look at your reflection. This isn't you. Gray skin, stretched tight over your skull. Your nose has almost disappeared, eyes sunken deep into their sockets. You're a monster. Day 7. You try to find people, anyone. You find bodies, only bodies. Month 1, new reality. You meet a group of survivors. You're relieved, finally living people. You approach. Help. Please. They see your face. A woman screams. A man raises his rifle. Mutant! Shot. Bullet hits your chest. You fall. You wait for death. But the pain, it's almost nothing. The wound doesn't bleed. You stand up. They run. You remain alone, understanding. You're no longer human. You're something else. Month 3, discoveries. You notice strange things. Food isn't necessary. Haven't eaten in a week. You feel weak but don't die. Wounds heal slowly, but they heal. Even serious ones. Radiation. In contaminated zones, you feel better, stronger. Wounds close faster. You understand, radiation doesn't kill you. It heals you. You're a ghoul. Year 1. The outcast. You try to integrate. You come to settlements, offer help. Everywhere it's the same. Fear, disgust, violence. No ghouls. These signs are everywhere. You save a caravan from raiders. Kill 3 of them. Protect the people. The caravan leader says, "Thank you, but you can't come with us." I just saved you. I know, but the others won't understand. You can stay here tonight. Leave in the morning. You sleep in a barn, alone, as always. Year 10. The danger of feralization. You meet another ghoul, Marcus. He was closer to the epicenter when the bombs fell. His transformation was faster, more brutal. He's learned to survive the hard way. He teaches you to survive, shows you where to find chems, explains the rules. Listen carefully. See them? He points at feral ghouls. They growl, attack everything living. These are ghouls who lost their minds. It's called feralization. It'll happen to you if you don't take chems. You look at the bottle. How often? Every day. Sometimes twice a day. Depends on radiation exposure. What if I can't get any? Marcus is silent for a long time. Then I'll kill you before you kill someone else. Year 25, Marcus. You come to Marcus's place. The door is open. Inside is chaos. Marcus sits in the corner, looks at you, growls, doesn't recognize you. He ran out of chems 3 days ago. You're too late. He lunges at you. You dodge. Aim. Marcus, I'm sorry. Shot. You sit next to the body. You think, is this my fate? In 50 years? 100? Death doesn't scare you. Forgetting who you are does. Year 30, a rare encounter. You're sitting by a fire in Underworld, a city of ghouls, the only place where they don't chase you away. A female ghoul sits down next to you, the first in years who talks to you normally, not out of pity, not out of fear, just talks. She asks, "How old are you?" You think. Count. Physically, look about 200. Mentally, 50. Legally, dead. Perfect candidate for dating. She laughs, a raspy, scratching laugh. But it's laughter. You sit, silent, watch the fire. This is nice. You almost forgot what it's like, not being alone. In the morning, she's gone, left with a caravan heading west. You remain, as always. Year 50. Memory. You start writing. You take an old notebook. Write everything. Who you were before the war. What your family's names were. What you loved. What you hated. Every day you reread it. Check. Do you still remember? One day you can't remember your mother's face. You try. Strain. Nothing. Panic. You search through the notes. Find Mom. Brown eyes. Short hair. You read. But the face doesn't come. Memory dies. Slowly. Piece by piece. You flip further. On the next page, you find an entry in your handwriting. Hated Mondays. You stop. Look out the window. At the wasteland. At the radioactive sky. At the gray, endless horizon. Well, at least that's no longer a problem. You close the notebook.
Year 100. The value of experience.
A young trader hires you as a guard. Pays little, but pays. At night by the fire, he asks, "Is it true you saw the world before the war?" You nod. "What was it like?" You think. Remember cars, skyscrapers, televisions, grocery stores? There were other problems, but water was clean. Food was plentiful. Sounds like paradise. You smirk. "We didn't appreciate it. Thought we deserved more." The guy falls asleep. You watch the fire. You're one of the few who still remember that world. Most ghouls your age either went feral or forgot almost everything. Every year, your numbers decrease. Year 150. History repeating. People start rebuilding civilization. NCR in the West. Brotherhood of Steel. The Institute. You thought they'd learn, build better. No. Same wars. Over territory, over resources, over ideology. You saw humanity destroy itself once. Now you watch them prepare to do it again. History is a circle, and you're stuck in it. You wander through the ruins of an old library. Most books burned, but you find one, intact. A history textbook. You open a random page. Read a chapter. Lessons from the past. How to avoid war. You read further about diplomacy, about international cooperation, about the importance of dialogue. You close the book. Look out the library window, at the ruins, at the radioactive sky, at the crater where the city center used to be. Guess this chapter was optional reading. You put the book back on the shelf. Leave. Year 200. Meeting Hope. You save a girl from raiders. She's about 8, parents dead. She looks at your face, doesn't scream, isn't afraid. Thank you. You bring her to a settlement, leave her at the gates. You walk away. She runs after you. Wait, what's your name? You stop. Try to remember your name. Can't. You check your notes. Find, my name was... You tell her the name. She smiles, runs back. You look at the notebook. Handwriting shaky, pages yellow. How much longer can you hold on? Year 250. Exhaustion. You sit in Underworld, city of ghouls, the only place where they don't chase you away. An old ghoul next to you says, "Tired?" You, "Very." "You can stop taking chems, you'll forget everything. No more pain." You think about it. Seriously, forget everything. Not remember 250 years of loss. Become an animal, live on instinct. But you're still here, the ghoul continues. Means there's a reason. You look at your notes, tattered, old. You can't read half the words anymore. The ink has faded. You open the notebook to the first page, read your name, don't recognize it. The final decision. You leave Underworld. In your hand, the last bottle of chems, half empty. You walk for a long time. Days, weeks, time no longer matters. You find the place, the ruins of your old home. Nothing remains, just the foundation, a pile of bricks, grass breaking through the concrete. You sit down, back against the wall that was once your bedroom. You take out the notebook, read. I loved someone. Can't remember the name. I had a family? Yes. Family. I worked somewhere. Words lose meaning, become just lines on paper. You close the notebook, put it down next to you. You take out the bottle of chems, look at it. 1 dose, maybe 2 if you're careful. 1 more week of consciousness. 1 more week of pain. 1 more week of loneliness. You open the bottle, turn it over. The liquid pours onto the ground, soaks into the dust. You place the empty bottle next to the notebook. You look at the sky. sky. It's still gray, like 250 years ago. You close your eyes. Day 1. Names start disappearing. First acquaintances, then friends, then someone important, very important. Day 3. Places become blurred. You know you were somewhere, in some city. What was it called? Doesn't matter. Day 5. You open your eyes, see the notebook, pick it up, can't read. Letters don't form words. You put it back. Day 7. Hunger, strong. You stand up, walk somewhere. Why? Don't remember. You stop, return to the wall, sit down again. Something tells you, here, need to be here. You sit, don't move. The world becomes simpler. No more questions, no pain, no memories. There's only now. Sunsets, rises, sets again. You don't notice. The last conscious thought passes through your mind. Finally.
Which life should we live next? It's up to you. Comment your best ideas and we'll bring the top ones to life together.